This news update is brought to you by...
Grab somebody and tell them hello. Your happiness will be connected to flow. Smile and cheer because that is we flow. Grab somebody and tell them hello. With your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. This is how we flow, yeah. Grab somebody and tell them this is how we flow.
This is the Barbados Today evening news update for Monday, July 27th. Thank you for joining us. I am Mary-Claire Williams. Two sisters wanted by the police since May have been detained. 26-year-old Tiffany Bianca Nikita Bailey and her younger sister Shakira Crystal Bailey, aged 24, were arrested yesterday at Grosette's Court, St. Michael. Police say their mother, Barbara Rosita Bailey, was arrested and charged with assisting an offender. Police executed a search warrant at Bailey's house yesterday and found the two sisters hiding there. The elder Bailey was due in court today. American pilot Richard Terrelong is counting his blessings this evening after escaping with minor injuries when the light aircraft he was flying crashed at Ealing Grove, Christchurch yesterday morning. Terrelong was at the time conducting circuit training, which involves takeoff and landing. He told Barbados Today he experienced engine failure, which forced him to attempt to land in the field.
Why did mine turn out so well and others didn't? You know, somebody up there, somebody out there seems to always looking out. Somebody up there is always looking out for me. Why, I don't know, because I'm not necessarily, based on what some preachers might say, I'm not necessarily on the favor list.
Terrelong also had some help after his accident.
These two gentlemen that came to help me didn't hesitate one bit. Now, they did get me away from the airplane as quickly as possible, so that's good. But they deserve a lot of thanks. The people at their house who washed off my wounds and stuff and who called the ambulance were, well, actually, let me say this about Barbados. It's amazing in Barbados, the outpouring of good feelings towards you in a catastrophic situation.
Executive Director of the Barbados Renewable Energy Association, Clyde Griffith, is rejecting the proposed waste-to-energy project. He says it is not the right fit for the island, and he wants the government to give the public answers regarding the multi-million-dollar project earmarked for Vaucluse St. Thomas. Griffith also pointed to what he says is a threat to the island's west coast tourism belt. He also tells Barbados Today the deal for the $700 million project was not transparent.
I cannot believe that our government would go and agree to a major project like this, $700 million, and do not, give the taxpayers the chance to comment. So we can't support it for that reason. And the environmental issues, which are the most dangerous, the environment is seriously threatened. And where this plant should be located, the threat to the west coast, the Sadler's coast, is more pronounced. I would think that the Minister of Tourism would take a stand against this project, given the environmental consequences that we will face.
Meanwhile, Chief Innovation Officer at Innogen Technologies, Inc., Mark Hill, says a more holistic approach is needed to deal with garbage disposal in Barbados, and he's suggesting the proposed multi-purpose sugar factory as a better option. He tells Barbados Today job creation and foreign exchange earning capacity should also be examined.
So there needs to be a comprehensive environmental impact assessment. Both things have to go together to really show us what is the value that recycling offers a country in Barbados where unemployment is an issue in comparison to the new piece of technology that runs the risk of wiping out tons of jobs. That plant potentially can be run with very little manpower because for it to remain safe, there has to be computerized. So how does this thing plan to impact on jobs? Is this a good developmental decision? And I don't know.
The first shipment of raw sugar from this year's crop is expected to be exported to the U.S. by the end of this month. General Manager of the Barbados Agriculture Management Company, Leslie Paris, told Barbados Today this year's production stands at 10,800 tons, and 1,575 tons have been allocated for export to the U.S. Paris says another 8,336 tons will be sold to the European market, and the remainder will be for local consumption.
We have some stock from last year all of which will be sold on the local market under the brand Plantation Reserve, and that brand is managed by an associate company by the name of Visco, West Indies Sugar Trading Company. So you're likely to see in the coming weeks the resurgence of the Plantation Reserve brand on the supermarket shelves.
Sports now. Special Olympics. Barbados football team defeated Hong Kong today 4-2, and they're getting ready to face Trinidad and Tobago tomorrow as this year's games continue in Los Angeles. Footballer Shaquille Lewis says he's proud of his team's performance so far.
Very well. We was putting in some hard training after school on the Saturdays. Then from vacation we was putting in from Monday to Friday, Saturday to Sunday. We was putting in some hard training.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
CBC is bringing Crop Over your way. Enjoy the color, the sights, and the sounds of the Barbados Crop Over Festival. Simply log on to www.barbadostoday.bb and book your favorite event. For just $25 or 51 Barbados dollars each, you can watch Soca Royale or Piccadilly Crop Finals. And for just $10 or 21 Barbados dollars, overseas viewers can watch Grand Kadooment. Be in the festival. Log on to www.barbadostoday.bb and book now. With CBC and Barbados Today, Crop Over is only a click away.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Got it in my hand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Got to understand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Ain't nothing like a core bank spare. None of them others just can't compare. You just got to love that taste. It's the world-class thing this land makes. Whether I'm cruising or at a bar, whether I'm at home, my bank spare is never far. For this blessing, got to give God thanks. My Barbados, my bank.
A magistrate's court in Trinidad has adjourned to August 28th the hearing of a U.S. request for the extradition of former National Security Minister Jack Warner. Warner is wanted on a number of charges relating to his activities as FIFA vice president. He appeared in court in Port of Spain earlier today. The former minister has been out on bail since he was arrested 2 months ago as part of U.S. investigations into corruption at the World Football Governing Body. 14 past and present FIFA executives have also been implicated. U.S. law enforcement officials have charged Warner with 8 counts of financial crimes. He has denied the accusations and promised to mount a long legal battle. Further afield, a severe water shortage south of the Iraqi capital Baghdad has left farmers struggling to grow food crops. Canals dried up after ISIS militants destroyed dams that brought water to the area, and the food shortage is leaving many people desperate. We get more in this report.
The landscape in Iraq is changing. This is farmland south of Baghdad, or it was. Nothing grows here anymore. Today, the fields are barren. It is a dusty wasteland. The lack of water has been crippling. This area's main source of irrigation for crops was a canal. But that dried up over a year ago. Militants of the self-proclaimed Islamic State, as part of their land-grabbing efforts, have destroyed dams and cut off anything that might constitute a supply network. Farmer Abu Saad couldn't water the seeds he had planted So there won't be any wheat or barley crops in his fields. Even if the well water was safe, the amount of water it offers is not enough to meet the growing demand.
And that's the evening news. For more news, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also, tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV or Mix 96.9 FM. I am Marika Williams. Good evening.
Our valued partners for the BT Crop Over Superstar competition: Flow, Banks, the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Izumi Media, and Liberty Store.